Hello, welcome back. Last time I discovered that the school bullies do in fact need to be defeated, and they seem just as impossible as they always have, just because it's an angle I haven't looked at before. Let's see about going over here. Like, it doesn't mean anything. Yeah, sure, I can poison 3 of these bugs. But even if I could get the 4th one, poison on flowers looks kind of funny. Even if I could get the 4th one, which I can't, then it wouldn't mean anything because there are still slugs and another bug, and also, I mean, I can get both of those, totally. Can I, though? Yeah, I mean, I could just wait for another... Yeah, that's just a matter of waiting. But yeah, with no means to detonate, and no hot coals or anything, those slugs are never going to die from this site. There is no way. Can't sneak through that gap. So if I'm doing this room... Well, really, the story is it's from the north, is where I'm doing it from. So once a slug has slimed up the topmost part of this, nothing else is ever going to happen after that. No sneaky way for me to be able to step in any of these spots. No sneaky way for me to be able to cross this fence. There's nothing particularly helpful under any of the tall grass. So it still just seems like what I'm asked to do is to race up there somehow. Which still seems impossible. I get here and this is completely impenetrable. I can't get to you in time. Right, so now if I take the direct route to that, by the time I've gotten there, I'm 2 turns too short. You've already turned, this is laid down. The only way to unlay it is for these to go all the way around. And once they've done that, they've blocked off the north. If I could have one more slug alive while I did this, then I could have it clean up a slime spot up here and I could escape. So hang on, maybe that's my goal. It's no more possible than any of the others. Right, now there was the whole idea of going against the flow up here by killing with explosions. But that doesn't make any sense. So if I just hang out, the room state ends up being this. Okay, so they circle around like that forever. I have 4 bomb bugs in the south. I have 4 slugs that I may wish to destroy. Okay, well now, hold on. I have an idea. For this idea, I'll just work with 1 bug for now. And that bug is this one. Impossible. For multiple reasons. I want to blow up a slug who's sitting here. But I can't. Like, I can't even get that bum bug that close. I blew up a slug that was there, like that's the closest analog to what I want to do that I can do, I think. But now let's investigate that a little bit further. The only way a bomb bug could disrupt a slug is if it happens at the very beginning. You have 4 moves before that's... Well, really, I mean, because of this boundary, you have like 1 move before that's impossible. Okay, but the thin layer. Can I do something with the thin layer? But also... One more time with this. Like, by the time I get anywhere, I'm way too late to pull a bomb bug up to do anything to this slug. Maybe there's a way that can be not true. There isn't. But it's fun to imagine if there was. Following a straight path, what's the quickest I could kill the second slug from the top? Here. A place that's not useful. What do I need to conceptualize here? Just like, nothing makes sense about what I'm trying to do. But I have to do something. There's no way to import like a push block from elsewhere or anything like that. So I can get through the thick poison and access the north side. But without an additional slug alive, that doesn't do anything for me. Hold on a second. Is this a cycles sort of situation? I mean, it's not. But like, if I could kill kill him in a different pattern, sorta. I can't though. Like, I want to be here but with a gap. A gap wouldn't help me. Like those two farther apart. It doesn't do anything. No, if they're farther apart, I'd still just have to wait there. Okay, now hold on a second. Okay. Let's try some things. You are in my way. Sure. Okay, so let's start like this then. You go away. You two come here. 2 is not enough, I need a 3rd. And also, it's too late to get up there already by a lot. Go up here, pull these up to remove the trail, but before that, go down and kill the slug at the end. Like, somehow let them do this, but leave a hole here. use that as an escape hole after going all the way up to kill this, then I come back down and exit south. That's what I'm thinking. But this requires 6 slugs to get through at this point. I only have half that many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. So, alright, let's think of it this way. If this is the natural state of the room, then from around here, I get to clear up to 4 of these poisons, and all 4 of those positions must be on the outer ring. Okay, well, I would like to choose this one, this one, this one, and then either of these. But they go counterclockwise. And I have 4 bomb bugs. Can those do some work for me somehow? I keep wondering that, and the answer keeps on being no. Except it seems like it should be yes. The action that I take to open the way that lets me get north cuts off my south access. Theoretically, arranging these in the correct pattern would let me reacquire south access. But if I don't have a spare slug, that doesn't matter. Why is a kill in the south any better than the north? Well, because I can do it first. But if I'm doing it first and cutting off my south access, then the clear space down here doesn't help me. So what it seems like I need is just a way to get up north with 1 slug less. If I had that, it could be done. Like, that's a waste. That's not clearing any poison. But I can't get there any faster. So to not waste that kill. Well, I'd love to redirect a slug somewhere, somehow. But I can't, like, this is as fast as I can get there. I can't somehow have redirected a different one. If I try to go here, then the ones that let me through, I mean, they exist. Okay, so this is a valid path north. It's not really any better than the other one, though. Theoretically, I have 4 bomb bugs that could clear up a path and let me get back down here, but again, I don't have anything that makes that a useful action yet. Oh, so since this puzzle reminds me so strongly of Trash Eaters, I wanted to recheck the sewer. Is this travel route relevant to something? Like, does this let me skip a gate? Am I just, like, trying to do the wrong thing entirely? Was this a prime key I could have saved? Well, it pays for itself, so there's no point. No, what that let me do is clear this room from the north, just opening that travel route in the first place. Further excursions through the sewer don't help with anything. Also, since I have 2 prime keys to spare, this is where those could have gone. So Trash Eaters was optional. Maybe. But that's one way. Yeah, okay, so I wanted to look at that route just in case it helped me with something, but it looks like it doesn't because I have a surface walking route that's just as good. And that doesn't go underneath the mugging gate or anything. It's way over here at the airport. Okay. What other angle even exists here? So I want to imagine that I can take my time and, like, do an action that looks sort of like that. I mean, I'm being... Slugs bearing down on me right now, and also... Yeah, there's like so many problems with this. So many problems. I'm here, the bomb bugs are lined up, but no slugs remain. Alternately, I could have this one do some work for me. Maybe. I can line up 4, but it doesn't help. And also takes too much time, and also there's tall grass here. Doing things to my sight lines in case that matters. I feel like the tall grass is probably functional in some way. Three slugs remain. I need 5 to get through now. Every row of poison I don't cross before it gets initially covered costs 1 more slug. And the base cost is 2? Well, sort of. So here's the thinnest spot. These 3. A slug will come over that and clean it. But I can't kill that slug. The fastest I can get up north. Yeah, it's deliberately made so that the fastest I can get up north, if only that were Pacific or something, well, that would change a lot of things. You. I need you not to be as you are. But why would you care about my needs? This feels like the best place to position myself. I get, oh boy, 2 turns of leeway in order to get in. 3 slugs with some interesting spacing. That's it. Yeah, so that's as close as I get to opening up a path here. If you moved west, that's actually closer than that path opening right now. But I don't have the leeway to be over in the west, there's no way. So line up 3 there then. Okay, so is there any way? There is not. Definitely not. The best looking looks like this. But I've lost all of my advantages. Okay, I think I need to focus on the east side. If I could just kill the lead slug somehow. Oh, hold on. No, there's no way to get a bomb bug here and survive. That's the whole issue. Like, I can't get one in range of a slug to kill it, ever. I mean, except for one spot right here. Oh, the slug moved first. Yeah, I can see its poof there. I don't need all the slugs if I am somehow making a kill here. But I can't somehow make a kill here. That's just, that cannot ever happen. There's no, like, interestingly different sequence of kills that lets a slug collide with a slug or anything like that. Also, I can't move you any farther north, so you're gonna be out of range of this no matter what. I don't see it. I don't see any way to do anything useful here. So I set down a save and I restarted the world. Let's just look at some lock icons and see if there's a different locked door that I unlocked that maybe I could save instead of those ones on the way to the park, because that's an alternative of sorts. This was a profit. Cooler heads I never interacted with. Box cleanup just gave me stuff. Yeah, okay, so I did not ever unlock those. Janitor's closet. Janitor's closet is a loss. Ooh. Do I avoid janitor's closet? 1 Terra key, that's a huge trade down. So then, that's the question. Are there any Terra keys on the west side? Oh, wait a second. So at some point I had 2 sky keys. Could I turn that into 5? With maybe the Shady Dealer? Hey, wait a second. 3 sky, 1 prime... Okay, could one of these be a better trade than the janitor's closet? Like, maybe School of Bullies just is impossible. So, alright, so first of all, Terra keys in the west. There's 1 at the Shady Dealer. There's 1 in the janitor's closet. And there's 2 at the prize exchange. Prize exchange is behind 5 sky doors. Shady Dealer requires 3 sky, 1 prime. No, but hang on. In order to get up here, I had to use a sky key anyway, but like, I just didn't... Okay, so the sky keys that I used came from here, right? There are 2 of them. So sky keys accessible prior to opening that. This took 2 primes. So I'm seeing 3. 4 if I do the mugging, but that does all sorts of terrible stuff I can't afford. Probably. Unless somehow I do this. But that's still 4. What about number 5? Number 5. Am I seeing that technically there are 5 sky keys I can get? Like I could go to Golden Park before paying the toll. This is a worse price than the Shady Dealer. Now hang on, show me that janitor's closet again. 5 prime, 2 sky. 1 sky is worth how many prime? 4. 5 prime, 2 sky is equivalent to 3 sky, 1 prime. So this is the same price as the janitor's closet. I mean, other than the currency exchange, the main reason to cross the bridge is to get to Buggy Games Studios, where you get all the keys. Yeah, so just to get any Terra key at all... Hang on, let's look upwards, just in case I'm forgetting someplace somewhere. Infernal and Lost and Found costs Terra. Going all the way up, there's nothing. Going all the way down. That's the janitor's closet. Cooler heads, again, this costs way too much. So the theoretical route here. Get 5 sky keys, go to Golden Park, prize exchange for a Terra key in order to be able to cross the bridge. It would have to be this exchange, because I can't afford that one even doing this. Because it'd be creating a major sky key shortage. Yeah, so I hadn't been thinking about janitor's closet, so maybe there's some plausibility here. Okay. So get 2 primes. Where do I get my first prime? Supermarket. Supermarket you can enter for free. And you gain... right, and no, I can't get there yet. You gain 2 primes and a sky. And then if you stack boxes, you gain also 3 primes. 5 yellow, 1 blue. Timber you can get to from the very beginning. Doesn't cost anything. 5 yellow, 2 blue. You can go to the sewer and open up the way, but that doesn't give you anything. Alright, so then spend at the park. 3 yellow, 4 blue. Trade a yellow for a yellow here. Wait a second, so at that point... Well, but this is equivalent to the janitor's closet. I want to avoid this. Like, avoiding the janitor's closet alone doesn't help me if I do something equivalent. And, let's see, I can't launder my money. Well, first of all, I can't get to that side of town. And second of all, it goes the other way around. So I would have to mug the bug. If I were doing that... Is there something I don't understand about back alley's traversal? Like, if I do this crime... It gets me the Golden Park entry fee, but... I can never return to the south side of the city, right? Unless I spend a star key. And that costs way more than what I lose in the janitor's closet. Careful look at trucking accident. Tells me there's no way to avoid it from west to east. I'm gonna keep looking. There's this waypoint which costs a sky key, and then I wouldn't have enough for the entry fee anymore. Also, there's a prime just in the streets here, accessible at the very beginning. Just walk up, over, and down. Okay. So is that 3 prime, 5 sky? Something like that. Impenetrable barrier. Can't get around. Impenetrable once the room is clear. I don't think there's a way to make you drop that to collect it without actually making the kill. Or to make the kill without clearing the room. Those things go together. So these alleys, these extremely useful alleyways, are the only way from this half of the city to that half. Fence, fence. Fence. Trucking accident. One way. Wall, 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 wall. Fence, fence. Fence, wall. Bullies also. Hey, wait a second. Can I get to the park before I deal with the bullies? Yes. Yes, that's accessible. Hold on, can I go through the blast pack? Ooh. So I always avoided clearing this room because it looked like it would cause me a problem in the future and require spending a star key. Residential area. Ooh. If I go up here... No, I mean, even so, even if I do all this... Wait a second. Hold up, am I seeing... What side of town is this? Not the east side. So, like, I have to be able to get to the toll bridge. That's non-negotiable. The toll bridge side of town. Okay, yeah, so let's just be very clear about what the boundaries are here. One way to the west. Doesn't go anywhere, doesn't go anywhere, just goes behind the hospital. Okay. This goes all the way to this star door. Is there any way I'm opening this? And that somehow makes sense? Like, okay, how many primes is a star key worth exactly? 4 times 2, 8, times 3, 24, times 2, 48. 1 star key is worth 48 prime keys. The number of prime keys I am spending on janitor's closet... Well, yeah, Shady Dealer is equivalent. It's 3 sky, 1 prime. So that's, 13. So no, that costs way more. So yeah, I have a route that gets me into the park, but then I can never cross the toll bridge afterward. Like, I can't even get enough money to open this star door ever. All fenced. No way to hop over. And if my money is this pinched at the beginning, then even if I could do a waypoint thing with 2 sky keys, which still would be cheaper than janitor's closet, I just can't, I don't have the liquidity to be able to do it. How many waypoints are there on this side? There's that one. That's really it. Yeah, that's really it. Unless you count this, which costs more and already requires crossing the bridge, so no. Timber has one, too. These can be used for outgoing travel. I would have to forego my Sky Key prize momentarily, but there's no monster gate on those. Let's just make sure I'm seeing what I think I'm seeing. So when I skip to the end... Yeah, you have to go in here. Then you're trapped, and you go through there. Oh, yeah, so you can't even touch the waypoints. Never mind. Okay, so that's that question answered. Airport has one. That is on the other side of town. The southeast side of town. Just like, how could I possibly do that after committing this crime? Or can I get another sky key somewhere to get into the park? Or is getting into the park... Golden Park, not the Pleasant Park. Not my goal. Shady dealer equivalent to janitor's closet. So there's a prime key. Somebody dropped it under their car. Where is it? Or behind... Yeah, okay, one prime key here behind a car. But my raw prime key count doesn't matter because I don't have any key exchanges accessible until the park. Not any that'll give me sky keys, at least, right? So once more, how many sky keys just exist in general? 2 here at Podium. 1 at Timber. Wait, and isn't it 2 at Community Oven? No, it's 1. Yeah, so that's 4 that I can get before committing to spending things. Cooler heads? Wait a second. Here's one. So waste of 4 primes, but maybe cooler heads does something for me. A 4 prime waste is way less of a waste than the janitor's closet. This might be it. No entry fee. So I buy a square hat, and that allows me to avoid janitor's closet because I go into Golden Park and use the prize exchange to get... Okay, so hang on, let's just look closer at this route. See that it actually works. So, imagine. Welcome to the city. Breh, I got that key, so that's 1 prime. Oh, what does the flying noodle do for me? 2 more primes. Okay, so that's 3. I kind of forgot about this place. Supermarket. Right, I have free travel at the moment here, and I'm going to keep it that way. 6. Do all that, and... 8 and 1. 8... and 1. So after supermarket, yeah, 8 primes. I mean, I can buy a sky with that at the Cooler Heads hat shop, which I can get to. It's in the southeast side, even though it's northeast. Okay, but still, I still have 8 and 1. With 8 and 1, I go to Timber. I have 8 and 2. I can go to the... Right, at some point I want to go to the airport road, do the sewer thing. Unlock this, but that doesn't change my key inventory. I just have to have the liquidity of 1 prime. So still 8 and 2. Right? Yeah, 8 and 2. 9 and 2. Not here. Do the art contest. 7 and 4. 7 and 4. That's 1 short of being able to use an 8th prime on the last one, but is there 1 more prime key I can get somewhere? Can I claim this without opening that door? No. Not possible as far as I can see. Like if I could just delay opening that door for a moment, but no. Alright, so other primes. There is just one here. There's not like another... Wait. There are two! Yo. 8 and 4. Cool-Ahead's hat shop lets me buy another sky key. This is totally it, isn't it? You go to the park, and you get 27 primes. With those, exchange 8 of them for a Terra key. Okay, so I'm at 19 and 1 Terra. 19 prime, 1 Terra. Walk to the bridge, cross the bridge. 19 prime, 1 Terra. I can gain a sky key on the way. And there's street keys here. So the library lets me profit by 2. And there's nothing else to unlock. Buggy Games Studios is just open. I work for them and I get lots of keys. And I've avoided the entire janitor's closet. Now, that might have incurred one more trip across the toll bridge. If I did that, how does the price of a toll bridge crossing compare to the cost of a janitor's closet? So, 1 prime key, or maybe 2, versus... Yeah, how many janitor's closets is that worth? I mean, it's 2 sky keys per Terra. 2 crossings costs more. 4 sky keys is more than the janitor's closet cost. So I would have to do all this without an additional bridge crossing, but I think I can. There shouldn't be any reason that's impossible, right? Okay, and one of the prime keys that was unaccounted for opens this door. How does it do that? No, I still open all of these. It's the janitor's closet that changes. Okay, this is beginning to make sense. So, have I spent all this time on School Bullies only to find out it is actually impossible? There's like a lot going on there that makes it look like it could almost work. But that could just be coincidence. Okay, yeah, so I think I have another way now. And that's probably what I'm actually going to do. So next time is going to be dedicated to trying that and seeing if I can make it work. So yeah, we'll be starting all over from the beginning. That's fine. I think I have a route now. Alright, see you next time to try that.